Live and alert on the north side of the dirt. It's your man D-Real coming at you with another Be Real with D-Real, where Edutainment explains it. And we're going to be explaining about a fella I don't think we've talked about in a while. One, Michael Holt, a.k.a. Mr. Terrific. Now, in my opinion, he's a hero that deserves an ongoing. But I don't think he currently has an ongoing. And there is a story of Mr. Terrific in this year's DC Power, which is, like they say on the cover, they celebrating Black excellence. Yeah. Okay. All right. If you mean it, okay, thumbs up. But if, it's another one of them shots in the dark, hoping to hit something, not so much. There is a story in this book called Fair Play by none other than my friend and homie, one Greg Burnham. Every chance I get, I try to put my man on. If I'm going to rock with one independent person closely, it'd probably be Greg, because anytime I holler at Greg and say, hey, Greg, let's get together and do this, Greg will be like, I win. If he ain't too busy. But if he's too busy, he'll tell me, I'm too busy right now. I can't do that. I respect the transparency, Greg. I appreciate it. But we probably get up sometime. Let's see. I know I had mentioned in a live about trying to holler at him about it, but I'm gonna put this story out first, and we might go over it again. And if he's willing or available, we might be able to do something. I don't know. I hate announcing stuff before I can confirm it, because Muzz might be like, hey, I'm in Timbuktu. I can't do it. So don't get excited yet until I holler at him. I'll probably reach out to him after this vid and see what's happening. But anyway, it is a story called Fair Play. Why is that story called Fair Play? You will find out why that story is called Fair Play as we engage in talking about that story about fair play. But before we get off into that story about fair play, we got to do what we got to do so we can do what we want to do. And that is, ladies and gentlemen, comment, like, subscribe, and share the Be Real with D-Real page, so that when new material comes out, you get it. If you're digging what a brother's shoveling, put some dirt in my bucket, comment, like, subscribe, and share, because edutainment is what I do. Now, we might not be off in this story too long, because of course it's a short, but your man's in them is going to try to get all the mileage out of it that I can. So that being said, boom, it's a Mr. Terrific story. And this story opens up with Mr. Terrific on a talk show with the current mayor of Atlanta. It's a fanciful mayor. Because that mayor looked like LeBron James. or a young LeBron James. Wait, hold up. Am I lying? Do that look like LeBron James? A little bit, right? Maybe that hairline need to go back a little further, but I mean, that's LeBron all day. Okay. But if we go back here, he is very much against a supermax prison being built in the Atlanta area. And that's what he's on there talking about and fighting against. And it's apparently gotten a little rough, and there's been threats of folks trying to put hands on him and harm him. But he seems to be a young brother that Mr. Terrific helped back in the day. And so now Mr. Terrific is coming back to be his bodyguard. At least that's what I'm getting out of it. And while they're in the car chit-chatting, their driver tries to put the hit on him. of course, we got the T-Spears, and the T-Spears protect him. But look there. He deaded the T-Spheres. He deaded the T-Spheres. Mayor Ray Thomas is alive, but the T-Spheres are down. And lest we forget, Mr. Terrific got hands. He ain't just about T-Spheres, but I guess that driver found that out the hard way, as we can see. But like I said, closer look, T-Spheres in a cluster to protect him, but then nothing. They're just laying flat. Now, Mr. Terrific is talking to Nola, which is kind of the equivalent of, I guess, his Friday, to get you to understand it. 5 minutes before the T-Spheres are back up. And the mayor's got the gat. And they need to move, apparently. And so, they's moving. And they are dealing with troops. And as we can see, Mr. Terrific, still nice with his hands. 2 minutes, run into a building. He's Mr. Terrific. He got time to set some booby traps. And that's precisely what he does. Whole crew of them step in, get shocked. The ones that don't get shocked, get clocked. I like how I did that. Yeah, so there they are getting clocked. There's more coming. Now there's not more coming. And there they are at the 7-second mark, but they about to get drawn down on. Oh my goodness, what to do? Oh, you know it was finna be some last-minute heroics. 7 seconds flat. Mr. Terrific gets him up out of there, and they knocks everybody out cold. Well, when you ain't got a whole lot of time, these are the kind of things you got to do. Now that the mayor is safe, he knows to go to Stag Industries. Only ones with the technology to neutralize T-Spheres, and Mr. Terrific returns the favor by neutralizing Stag's computer and lets him know they'll be putting no more hits on the mayor of Atlanta. Let that situation play out on its own. I don't want you doing nothing, Stag, because the next time you do, because Stag like, oh, you here to kill me? Nah, you know I don't get down like that. I ain't bloodthirsty, but I'll do worse. If you try to get the mayor again, I'm going to put you on blast. And you know I got the technology to do it. And I'll expose you for the lying fraud you are. I'm done. And he's out. And in Mr. Terrific's eyes, that was fair play. Was it not? I think it was. Seems like we don't get enough of Mr. Terrific these days. Can Mr. Terrific have an ongoing if he doesn't already? Seems like they do the same thing to Mr. Terrific over at DC that they do with T'Challa here. They don't know how to write him. They don't know who should write him. Greg, tell him to give you the job permanently, bruh. Tell him you'll write some killer Mr. Terrific stories if they give you the writing chores on a Mr. Terrific book. Or have you already talked to somebody about that? Would y'all like to see more of Mr. Terrific? Let me be more specific. Would y'all like to see some more Mr. Terrific by my man Greg Burnham? Drop it in the comments, y'all. I need to hear this because this is something that we might be able to make happen sooner than later. So talk to your mans and them, y'all. Let me know what's going on. Like I said, I'm getting ready to do my networking now. Look here. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at y'all with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other.